Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel, Beautiful Awakening with Shantia. Welcome to another pick a card reading with me here. So I'm so excited to be doing this pick a card reading. Before we get into that, I want to just let you guys know this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. And today I actually talked to one of my subscribers, and they were just telling me about like all the experiences they're having in their life, and you guys are amazing. Like your energy, your light, it just, honestly, I guess we're like kind of a mirror of each other, but I feel like I totally vibe with you guys. um some of the people who follow me, your energy very much matches mine, so that's awesome to see that I'm like on the other side of this experiences, people who I can totally talk to for like an hour straight about like anything. Okay, so yeah, thank you guys so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Remember, when you're doing these readings, to take what resonates, leave what does not resonate, because you are the creator of your reality. You have the free will to decide what you want to do with your life. So we have 3 piles to choose from today. Before I introduce them to you and show a close-up of the piles, I just want to let you guys know, also check out my other channel, Shantia's New Chapter. I link everything down below. Check out my other series, The Wake Up Call, Manifesting with Divine. Everything's linked down below. So today we're going to be looking into any kind of spiritual guidance that wants to come through. The spiritual self, the spiritual body, magic. I don't know, my guides were, I think they want you to see internally what kind of transformation you're going through. And energetically, who you're becoming, like who you're aligning with, like internally, deeply within yourself. How are you shifting your energy? Because that's what we crave on the deepest level. Is sometimes we're not aware of it, but we crave deep personal transformation. And then, your outer reality just happens to mirror that. So I'm like, if you really want to manifest like miracles into your life and amazing experiences, change everything inside of here first. Change this up. Because it doesn't matter if you manifest certain things on the outside. Maybe sometimes you can get motivated to change your internal infrastructure, but I feel like it's just best to just go inside to shift whatever needs to shift there. That way when you attract the thing that you want, it's going to be so aligned and so perfect for who you are. Okay, so let me go ahead and introduce the crystals to you after we do our meditation. Here is your singing bowl. Okay. All right. So for group number 1, we have the Howlite. I'm so excited to bring this guy back. I haven't used this crystal in a minute. It's kind of hard to see him. This cute little Howlite. For group number 2, we have this, tan and speckled jasper. I'm just like making up a name for it, but it's a jasper essentially. And then for group number 3, we have the pink agate. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you the close-up for your crystals. Hey, group number 1, if you chose this Howlite, then this is going to be your reading. So I'm really happy. My guides always align me with readings that are in alignment with like kind of what I'm going through. And I did a huge release, so I think this is going to be great. I think some of us are needing to do some releases in this beginning part of the year, because I feel like that's going to be so important for you to open up to the beautiful transformation that wants to come towards you for the rest of the year. So as usual, I pull energies, and then I like to read with the crystal, and then I like to pull cards. So let's just go ahead and get started on your reading, group number 1. What guides align me with the energies of group number 1? We'll see what wants to come through here. Okay. So the energy feels very peaceful, very nice. I feel like it feels like what I was seeing, like if you ever seen the gears in a watch spinning, it just feels like you're getting all your gears corrected and righted so that everything's working and functioning. So I would have to say energetically, you're doing something that's helping you to just get everything functioning just right so that it can all work in cohesion with one another, is what I'm getting. So yeah, I think there's something you're doing to just kind of help balance your energy, but it's also moving. It just feels so good. Let me see what else I can pick up here. Yeah, I was getting a lot of Pisces energy. I think you guys are definitely stepping into a phase where you're going to be feeling a lot more creative and just a lot more creative, a lot more. It felt very playful. Like I was getting this like wiggle emotion or yeah, wiggle motion. The wiggle motion to me just felt like I'm ready to play, I'm ready to have fun, maybe even ready to flirt. Ready to flirt. Felt very flirtatious. So I think you're just getting yourself into a place where you're like, okay, I kind of got all my gears going, kind of got everything somewhat organized and situated for the year and how I want to proceed forward. I've set my intentions. I've been very clear about what I want to experience, and now I'm ready to have fun and just kind of see how does the universe send certain experiences to me that, you know, essentially have been hinted through these readings. Okay, let's see what the Howlite wants to communicate here. Okay, so I heard Breaker of Chains. Breaker of Chains. Breaker of Chains, if you guys don't know who the Breaker of Chains is, it's Daenerys, obviously, the mother of dragons. And I was kind of seeing like dragon energy, so there might be something about your Dharma or your life purpose, your North Node energy that's being activated for you. Your destiny, fate, or maybe, you know, the spinning of the two energies also felt like kind of like a tick 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 tick, like things are like clicking into place because I got the clock reference right away. So maybe something's divinely being orchestrated, right? Like it's coming into your life right now, and I feel like you're just ready for it. So congratulations. But I think you're learning how to break the chains. So this could be, for me, even though yes, we may experience physical limitations in our life, and a lot of us go through certain experiences, ultimately what it comes down to is the mind. For pretty much every single one of us, is our mind limits us. It tells us that this is a reality, but any kind of reality the mind says this is what you're only allowed to experience is a lie, because there's an infinite amount of possibilities. So sometimes I have to tell my mind to shut up because straight up I'm just like, that doesn't make any sense. There's an infinite amount of possibilities. You can't tell me that there's only one way to get there, or there's no way I could, like, first of all, no, or I can't, is a limiting belief and impossible. Isn't that weird how limiting beliefs, they're impossible. Life is impossible in terms of trying to limit it. That's why we feel so stifled when we're not freely expressing ourselves, because we're meant to be very fluid creative beings, and I think you're really tapping into this fluid creative essence within yourself. Okay, let's see if I can pick up anything up close. Yeah, I'm definitely getting some Hermit card or any energy from this group. I think you have looked so deeply, like I'm seeing a face in this crystal, but I think you've looked very deeply into yourself to understand who you are. And you're really tapping into your true essence, your soul's essence, like bare bones, essentially. And you're realizing you can't hide away from this, you can't run away from it, so you might as well acknowledge it and work with it. And that's all our guides really want us to do. Yeah, this crystal kind of looks like a tortoise or turtle shell. And it just reminds me of, turtles are so cute. Like they like to pull their arms in and basically like hermit. Yeah, right. Like pull their energy into their space. So there may be something about make sure you're hermiting the amount that you need a hermit for you to feel like you have that energy to give to the world. I think you guys are quite sensitive, as are we all, quite sensitive, quite empathic. So you just want to make sure you recharge that energy. But it feels really good because it feels like it's this, having this inner safe space within yourself is allowing you to feel safe to explore the world. Here, I think you're learning how to feel safe in your own body, feel safe in your own experiences. And I feel like once you've really solidified an understanding with the mind, and understand, yes, it's going to tell you lies sometimes, but at the same time, you can work with it to your benefit as well, then you really are experiencing safety within your body here. So that's to me about boundaries, creating boundaries within yourself, actually, about what we're able to access, what's the truth here. And there's something about acknowledging your dark side that's coming through as well. That's like healthy. Like this crystal is very pure. It always gives me this pure energy, pure essence. But there's something about like acknowledging your darkness or your shadow that's actually working in your benefit. Okay. All right, guys, what do you want to tell me about group number 1? I have no idea what's going to come through, so I'm curious. For this spiritual body, spiritual magic guidance reading, what do you want them to know? Oop. Okay, so the first card we have is the Magician. So there we go. Something is manifesting here for you. It might also have something to do with communication. Let's go ahead and clarify that. I just heard I'm ready, so I think you're ready. Let's see what else they want to say. Tell me more about the Magician. You guys got the Hermit card. Oh man, that's too good. That's too good. So definitely one thing that's coming through is by you making sure you're giving that time to yourself. And you're introspective and being very honest about what you want. This is helping you to become very clear about what you want to manifest. So definitely make sure you take the time to journal and think about like, what do I really want? Like, what's in my heart? What's in my soul here? What do I want to experience? What am I actually wanting to manifest? Because there's something you're actively manifesting that has deeply to do with your spiritual essence, your spiritual self, your relationship to your spiritual self as well. For some reason, I'm being brought to the belt around the Hermit. So this to me feels like I'm secure or security or feeling more secure within yourself. And maybe also feeling more secure with your connection to God or life, like spiritually secure. Because sometimes as we're opening up to this expansion, it can feel very shaky, right? It requires you to have an open mind. And I think you're understanding like, okay, I'm learning how to work with this, even though there's so many unknowns and I'm having to look in the dark, right? He's holding this lamp up in the dark. I'm looking in the dark and I don't really know what I'm stepping into. And I'm listening to my guides and I'm listening to this guidance. I'm learning how to trust this. And I'm learning that actually it's in this place, that which I cannot see, that I'm feeling the most security that I've ever experienced in my life before. So yeah, really powerful stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards for you and see what else wants to come through here. I'm also being taken to his cane stick. I don't know, what do you want to call it? His cane, his stick. This energy just feels so solid. I'm getting like a lot of earthy energy from this group. Something solidifying, or it's feeling very solid. It's like that which you cannot see is actually feeling more solid than ever. Yeah, just that message keeps coming through. Even when I was looking at the Magician, I couldn't stop noticing him pointing down. So it's like you're about to manifest something that was created in dark matter. Like you couldn't see it. They said it was coming, but it's about to become a reality. And you're like, wow, this is real. And I feel like you guys are like, wow, magic is real. This is crazy. Okay, what do you want group number 1 to know, guys? Crazy. I mean, it's so fun. How can you not have fun with... I feel like life is more fun when you don't know. It's kind of mysterious, and I think you're understanding like, wow, this is mysterious. I have no idea what's happening here, but I'm having more fun with it because of that. Okay, tell us more, guys. Group number 1. What do you want them to know? Yeah, even those mountains, the mountains to me can represent like that which you cannot see. Like they look like shadows to me in this picture. The mountains behind the Hermit card here on the bottom. And to me, those mountains, they're obscured in shadow, but it's like they also represent obstacles in life and experiences and the road or the path unfolding before you as well. It's like, wow, I can't see any of it, but I am so ready for this experience. Okay, so we have here Seraphim's Gateway, Voice Activation, Angelic Attunement, and Divine Support. Awesome card to get. So this, again, we were talking about how pure you guys are with the Howlite. It's very much about purity. So there's some kind of like angelic energy that's around you and a part of you where essentially what you're being called to do, I think it's for a lot of you like life purpose. Maybe it's through your voice, speaking, writing, maybe you're just talking to people, having conversations where you're saying things that are directly in alignment with expansion. Oh, sorry, you heard my stomach. It's processing food. So essentially what you're saying is in direct alignment with the universe communicating through you. And your angels are like, you have angels supporting you. Guys have angelic support. So you have angels supporting you in this journey. And because you guys are very much like pure souls, pure-hearted people, I feel like with you, honestly, with a lot of like very pure intention people, the universe has a tendency to like really take care of them effortlessly because it's like I'm hearing this, no harm will come to you. That's what I'm hearing for you guys. No harm will come to you. So you're very loved, protected, and supported, and like your angels literally adore you. That's what this card is about. Like your angels literally, you have angels around you, adore you for the light that you give off and you emanate out into this world. People need this because whatever you have to offer, there's some kind of gift, some kind of energy here that awakens people to expand within themselves and feel supported and loved and just like see that miracles exist, that miracles are real. So yeah, very awesome. So maybe you've had some dreams about a six-winged creature, angel. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through for you, group number 1. I feel like I just started your reading. Okay, can you clarify that square, please? Awesome, yeah. So I said, it's exactly what I said. We have here square and we have Taurus. Square and Taurus. So this is about a sense of security. Feeling secure. Where is it most clear? Here? I'm not sure. But you're learning how to feel safe in your body. Again, Taurus is about like being grounded in your body, feeling secure. So the challenge for you might have been like when it comes to prosperity or abundance or feeling physically protected or supported. Very much 5 of Pentacles energy here. You might have felt like, I don't know how to feel safe in my financial compensation in this world. It feels challenging, or maybe it feels really challenging because I'm trying so hard to make it happen and it just feels like a lot of work. But they're actually saying you're understanding that this is a mentality. It's a mental construct, essentially, that you've created within yourself. Let me just make sure this is in focus. It just looks kind of out of focus, but yeah, I think you're really learning how to trust this process and this experience to know that you are being provided for by the universe. That was a challenge for you, but now you're understanding, okay, I am taken care of. Okay, so let's see what else wants to come through for you, group number 1. Also, maybe trust. It has here on this card, trust. So learning how to trust the universe is patience and sensuality. Tell us more, guides. So sensuality actually takes me to, yeah, look, we have your financial, face your financial fears. Yeah. That's pretty obvious for you guys. That's like the huge thing that you're learning how to overcome. But you're learning how to face these financial fears. When you're honest with yourself about fears, see, being very honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness. And you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Wow. So it's a woman with 2 kids. Or, oh no, it's an angel following 2 kids. And these 2 kids are like technically by themselves, but the angel's watching over them. She's making sure that they get across the river safely. So again, let's just like double on that support. Like your angels are literally making sure that you get to where you need to go safely. So this isn't something they want you to worry about. Just know that you're always going to get to where you need to go safely. I feel like you guys were just kind of born with that energy around you, that essence around you. Okay. Let's just see whatever fun clues want to come through for you, group number 1. I'm open. We have here handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Ooh, exciting. You guys are manifesting something. A meeting. And I think it has a lot to do with your financial security here. So let's just pull some clarifiers on that. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger. So you're going to be meeting someone. This is being divinely orchestrated for you. Tell us more, guides. Let's see what we can get for you, group number 1. Page of Pentacles. Pretty obvious. So you're going to be starting something new, learning something new. Perhaps become a student of it. Again with the belt. His belt looks exactly the same. Yeah, about sense of security. Okay, tell us more about the meeting with a stranger. We have here 4 of Wands. Wow. Something that calls for celebration. So you may be meeting someone that's like here to be a part of your journey, where you're also going to be creating, like perhaps let's say you're working in business with them. Like they're here to be part of like that experience with you, because we have that 4 of Wands, which can be like kind of like a soul tribe family, kind of like family, people who you think of as very close, sisterhood, a brotherhood. Could also symbolize friendship, connections. But you're going to be making some really significant connections when it comes to your career path here. Okay, so let's just see what else wants to come through for you guys, and then I think I'll end your reading. It's pretty direct. We have here Wise Leadership Epona 14. Okay, so you guys definitely, they're telling you to embrace this wise leadership energy here. Now's not the time for you to be shy about your leadership capabilities. Yeah, now's the time for you to really activate your leadership capabilities. And we're going to go ahead and read about this and see how can you go ahead and do that. I think believing in your self-confidence is important. We have here, stepping into the world with a sense of surety and positive self-worth is what's called for now. Epona, the Celtic Roman horse goddess of leadership and guidance, offers you her wisdom. Know that you have what it takes to heed it. You can do anything you place your attention on, and you'll find it easy to accomplish what's needed for your intentions to take form. So there we go. That's a clear piece of advice is set clear intentions for what you're wanting. And I was actually watching a video, and someone was talking about how just know what you want. Know what you want. If you know what you want, then it's so much easier for the universe to create a pathway for you to get it. Whether you are aware of this or not, the way that you manage, excuse me, my nose is tripping. The way that you manage your accomplishments and even the way that you handle failures and losses is modeling the way forward for others. There is a wisdom growing within you. Being true to who you are and placing integrity and humility equal to enthusiasm makes you a wise leader. Indeed, one that Goddess Epona is so proud of. Okay. So they're really talking about authenticity. They're not talking about like being this fancy, amazing leader, okay? You don't have to become Tony Robbins overnight. They're saying be yourself, be honest, and be very clear about your intentions. That will pull to you the right experiences and people. Okay, so I'm going to pull one more card from you. Guides, what do you want this group to embrace for their energy? Since we have wise leadership, let's see what other characteristics they want you to embrace. Alchemist. Wasn't expecting that. Transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. So again, about authenticity. This is about taking your life experiences. You know, I think of wise leaders as people who share their own experiences. They're willing to be humble and relatable and be like, okay, this is what happened in my life. It wasn't perfect. I stumbled, I made mistakes, but I learned from it. And that's what made me, that's why I have golden wisdom, is because I made mistakes and I learned from them. It's not like my life was perfect. I made mistakes and I learned from them. That's what's going to make you an appealing leader to other people. And the best leaders are the ones who have made mistakes and they have that wisdom to share with other people. Okay. All right, that's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know if it resonated. Bye. Hey, group number 2, if you chose this tan jasper, then we're going to go ahead and start with your reading. Okay, so as usual, I like to pull energies and then I like to pull cards and pull energies, read with the crystal and then pull cards. So I just did like a huge release today. So I feel like this is exact the reading I think that's needed right now in the collective, especially if you're starting out the year. It's really good to know how can we get past that release and to just also know what kind of transformation is happening. So we're looking into your spiritual body, what's happening in that space, the spiritual magic, any kind of introspective learnings that they want you to be aware of as well. Okay. Guides, dial me into the energies of group number 2, please. Okay. So I was getting this energy. I was just like seeing like a insect of some sort with wings. But it feels like you guys are searching for something. He was turning his head like he's looking for something. I think you're about to go on a journey where you're looking for something. You're wanting to experience something. Or maybe you're going to be like travel, because there's something about the movement that felt significant. Like he was moving and he was looking. It's almost like it reminded me of like a scene in one of those movies where someone's in a boat and they're trying to search the water. They're trying to find something. So there's something that you're trying to find. It's like you lost something and you're trying to find it, or you're trying to find some kind of treasure of some sort. Interesting. Okay, so let's see what else wants to come through. Okay. Very interesting. I just kept getting like movement. I kept getting movement and energy. It was like the motion. It was like this. It was very fluid. So I feel like this is your energy in general. I guess I would relate that to, it feels very nice. It feels like everything is like working and you feel very mobile. I think you're in a place in life right now where you're like, okay, I'm free to know myself, or I'm free to explore, or I'm free to learn right now. I'm in this very like open space where it's time to go. But I'm definitely getting action. Like it's time to go and explore and have an adventure. Okay, let me see what the Jasper would like to tell me here. I just keep getting a lot of movement. I'm getting a lot of movement, a lot of energy. So maybe you guys are just getting a lot of energy at this point in time to act on something, to like take off. It just feels like very energetic. Like it's like this energy of like I can't sit still. That's what it almost feels like. I can't sit still, but it feels like a positive can't sit still. Because it feels like you just have a lot of energy to do something. And be around people. I was seeing like multiples. So something about being around people and exploring something. Very vague. Yes. Okay, so let me look into the Jasper and see. I mean, this is a pretty cool Jasper. It always reminds me of a map. and finding your place. But I feel like you're seeking something. Maybe some of you guys are doing like some 9th house energy, like you're going somewhere, you're traveling, you want to go somewhere, be somewhere, go somewhere different. Because it felt like I have a mission, or I have an intention, I want to go find something, I want to go do something here. I'm very clear about it. Nothing's going to stop me. I'm getting a lot of forward movement, so I think you guys are going to have the ability to progress in this way, in a way that's like really healthy for you. Okay, I'm getting like this lighthouse reference. Maybe something about, because lighthouses are about, you know, the light. So they shine the light in the dark. Finding a beacon of light. You're finding it, or maybe you're finding the thing that fulfills you, or you're finding something that brings light to your life. You're in seek of something that brings light to your life. In search of the light. Yeah, I'm just getting like a distinct destination. There's somewhere you want to go here. You're focused on it. One thing, one pathway here. And you know exactly what it is. You're just trying to find a way to make your way there. Get there. And maybe you're also doing this with other people too. Okay, let's find out. That's enough mystery for me for today. Let's go ahead and get curious about what's going on. So guys, what do you want group 2 to know? Okay, we have the Hierophant. Three of Cups. Okay, you are learning something with people. There it is. Okay. So maybe some of you guys are traveling to like a spiritual, you're going like on a spiritual retreat or some retreat of some sort where you're going to be feeling invigorated. You're going to be learning like spiritual knowledge with people, or just like getting really invigorated, energized. I mean, it's the Hierophant. So I feel like this is very, like I need to go experience this with other people here. Okay. Tell us more what's going on here, guys. Clarify the Hierophant. We have here the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is about needing to process emotions. I was reading up on it the other day and I was like, oh, it's about like the grieving, the 5 stages of grief, which is so interesting. Well, I would have to say with that 3 of Cups, you're coming out of that stage of grief because you're finding the light. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel. So I think you're finding the light at the end of the tunnel with the 5 of Cups and the Hierophant. What is this? What are you doing? We want to know. Tell us more about what's going on with this group, guys. Clarify this for me. We have here air. Oh, a lot of communication and talking to people. Or people who share the same, they think like you. Like they share the same thought process, or they're very like-minded, or they're very open-minded. You guys definitely share very similar philosophies. Maybe in the 5 of Cups is like we're talking about our feelings, right? We're talking about our feelings, trauma, things that we've gone through that have brought us down. Okay, tell us more about what this group is experiencing, guys. What's going on? Whoa. We have your Sun. Okay, you're finding the light. And we have here House 5. Okay. So House 5, can it represent travel? I feel like it can. But it's travel for the sake of like wanting to be with a group of people where you can collaborate, create. So that could be a spiritual retreat. We have your Sun. So this is something with that Sun and the 5th house, something that's helping to elevate your confidence. It's helping you to find your light. Again, this is the message that keeps coming through for this group. It's helping you to find your light and connect to that. Something that's going to make you feel really good. A lot of communication, a lot of talking, a lot of exchanging of ideas here happening. People who share the same philosophies as you. Okay, tell us more, guys. What's going on here? We have here Uzume humor. Okay, you're just going to be having a good time with people. Uzume humor. You're just going to be having a good time with people. Like laughter, playful energy. It's like we're not so serious right now. We're just having fun. Yeah. So what they want you to know is you're stepping into a place in life where you're going to be having fun with people. You're going to be enjoying connections, and it's people who are very much like-minded to you, who perhaps have experienced very similar struggles. They have similar struggles to you. With that Hierophant, maybe very similar spiritual journeys to you. This is deep. Okay. What else do you want us to know, guys? It's like, now's the time to lighten up, have fun, and just talk to people. We have here money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Okay, you guys are getting money too. Jackpot. This is a jackpot group. You're getting friends. You're getting spiritual retreat. You're getting money as well. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify that money and see what's going on. Oh, okay. Interesting. We have there's a lot of communication here. We have the Justice card and we have the Page of Swords. So something about clarity, communication coming through for you guys. That's very important. So you might be finding a way to use your voice to communicate your ideas, and this is like, it's like you're gonna find a way to financially compensate for this. Maybe you're creating a podcast, maybe you're writing a song, maybe you're deciding you want to write a book. But it's like whatever you're doing that's creating this like clarity of mind and thoughts, ideas, philosophies, and you're communicating it, it's going to create a money path for you. So it's going to help you to like manifest money through this experience as well. Really cool. With the Page of Swords, I mean, there's this energy of like you have the wisdom, you have the ideas, you're very intelligent. But with that Page of Swords, this might be something new. Like you've never done this before. Essentially, this is something new that's coming into your life, a new experience. But you have like all of these brilliant ideas to share that want to be expressed. Okay. Freaking awesome. Let's go ahead and see in addition what must go through. Also, the Justice card can be a contract. So like a contract or official contract that wants to be signed here. Let me see if there's anything else that wants to come through with the tarot. Anything else you want to let group 2 know, guys? They said yes right away. We have 3 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and the 10 of Swords. Huh. So the 10 of Swords can be end of a cycle. You're ending something, but can also be about downloads, intellect, and ideas, because we have all this Swords energy coming through in this air. So maybe there's a lot of ideas that you have, a lot of brilliant ideas you want to share with other people. 3 of Pentacles. Queen of Wands is about being confident, and you're being the center of attention with the Sun in 5th house. You're going to be doing something where you're like the center of attention, communicating your ideas here, some way, shape, or form. Okay. That's really cool. Let's go ahead and see what else wants to come through for you, group number 2. We have here bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or a hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. So I think this is just about believing in miracles, believing that the universe is bountiful. But nature is really great, especially if you have a lot of ideas with this Swords, like the 10 of Swords energy. You have like a lot of ideas coming to you. It might be really useful for you to go in nature to kind of reset. Because sometimes if you're very airy, you get in your head a lot, which I can as well. You need to do a lot of grounding, especially if you're doing like, if you're tapping into spiritual, the different realms here. Grounding is very important. So using that time or carving out some time to go for a walk and be in nature, maybe like even just like 15 minutes or 10 minutes a day would be huge. Or if you have a garden, you have some plants, you can use that to ground you. But I would definitely say being in nature is going to help you to feel grounded, because I feel like there's quite a shift that's happening for you that's quite new. It's very different. And maybe you're used to being up here in your head a lot. So you need something that's going to help you stay grounded. So you're not like, where am I? What am I doing? Okay, so what else do you want this group to know, guys? We have your poet. You're the poet. Expresses soul insights in symbolic language. So there's something about the way that you communicate or talk or write that's very creative, right? It's very much unique to your own voice. You're going to be using your own unique voice, your own unique language for how you express yourself. So this is very much obvious and highlighted. You have some poetic talents. Okay, I think I'm going to pull one more card for you guys and then we'll end it. We have here Inner Earth, Base Chakra, Strength and Security, Laying Foundation. So again, about the earth energy, they're very much stressing that. The importance of being grounded in reality. And let's see why. Inner Earth. The base chakra, also known as the root chakra, is found at the base of the spine and is the energy center that governs our connection to the physical world and all of its lessons. This card transports us to the energetic gateway that connects us to this planet and everything that we have learned during our many lifetimes here. We are being given a powerful opportunity to root down and claim our right to be on the planet, to claim the truth that ultimately we are safe. In the image, there is a gateway below a giant tree. This realm is called the underworld. This is the spiritual realm visited by the shaman's journey to collect energies, meet guardian beings, and reclaim parts of their power or the power of others that have been left behind. Know that if you're searching for parts of yourself, there it is, searching for parts of yourself, you have the opportunity to find them and build stable foundations. You have the right to feel grounded, safe, and secure. You are becoming fully aware of what you need in order to feel safe and fulfilled on the planet Earth. Was this the group where I was saying, like, know what you want? Well, okay. Make sure you know what you want. You're becoming fully aware of what you need in order to feel safe and fulfilled on the planet Earth. Know that it is part of the divine plan for you to be incarnated upon this planet now. And although at times you may have felt unstable or that you have lost your way, you've been building up momentum to be where you are today. So I like the momentum thing because it just really goes to show you, like, what is all this energy for? Why am I getting all of this energy right now in my life? Why am I feeling inspired? Why am I feeling invigorated? Why am I feeling this need to shift my energy? Because you've been building up the momentum. You are in a space where you can build powerful foundations, a space where you can lay out exactly what you need, who you need to be, and what you need to do to flourish and grow. You have the opportunity to reclaim parts of yourself that you've buried deep within and reclaim gifts you've abandoned. If you are starting, so maybe you're searching for your gifts, you're searching for, the thing is, it looks like you're definitely finding it because even the fifth house is very talented, very gifted house, and that sun energy in there and just makes it very potent. And with this poet energy, I think you've already uncovered your gifts. So now it's just a matter of figuring out how do you want to use it. If you're starting any projects or thinking about taking up something you've had a hold on, now's the perfect time. The seeds you are planting are sending roots deep into Mother Earth. You are held, you are supported. Yes, and you're supported by a soul tribe, quite obviously. Okay, group number 2, that's going to be the end of your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know if it resonated. Bye. Hey, group number 3, if you chose the pink agate, then this is going to be your reading. So we're going to be looking into your spiritual body, your essence, the magic that's unfolding in your life, essentially. They want us, I'm letting the guides offer whatever spiritual guidance they want to offer you. So I just had a really awesome release today, and I feel like this reading is definitely something I wanted to offer and give to you guys to just show you, why do we do these releases? Why do we go through these experiences? So we can transform, so we can open up to something else energetically and for miracles to happen in our lives essentially. Okay. All right, so as usual, I like to pull energies, and then I like to read with the crystal, and then pull cards. Okay, so guys, dial me into the energies of group number 3, please. So the first thing I heard was pour into me. Pour into me. Maybe something about connections coming through, pour into me. Or is the universe pouring into you? I feel like it could be a combination, but I feel like it's definitely you telling the universe to pour into me, use me. I'm here. So I think you're in this really beautiful place in life now where you're just ready for the universe to pour. First of all, like, bless me. Yes, we're ready. We're ready for the blessings. We're always blessed, but sometimes we have a hard time recognizing that. Recognizing your blessings is just going to help more of them to come into your life effortlessly. It's like, pour into me. But the pour into me feels so sacred too. It feels very much like, pour your wisdom into me. Pour your light into me. Show me the way. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through here. Okay. It was this energy of, it was doing this. What is that? What is that? It's like you're keeping an eye out for something. You're just keeping your eye out. You're becoming aware. You're trying to be aware. You're on alert. You're on alert for something because you don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss a thing. Yeah, it's like you don't want to miss something. So you're trying to like watch for something coming in to your life, perhaps. Okay, so I was getting this energy like you're sitting on a throne, or like you're elevated. You felt elevated to me. And it's like you were sitting up there elevated and you're looking down, like waiting for something to come to you. So maybe something about like stepping into some kind of role of leadership. But in order for you to be effective in that role of leadership or elevation or leveled up, whatever it is that you're doing that allows you to oversee other people or oversee another environment or a business or experience, you have to be on alert for the messages or the insights or something that can just come at any point in time. You have to be very aware. So something about leadership and being aware, being self-aware, and just aware in general. Okay, let's see what the crystal wants to convey, guides. Okay, I keep getting water imagery for this group. It's like something just wants to dump on you. Nothing weird, I promise. But it just feels like, okay, like what I was seeing in my imagery, or my vision, was a tower. And it melted into liquid. And the liquid became like an ocean. So there's something about power here, power or leadership, because the tower to me represents like being able to see from the top, like the Empire Tower, like it's high building, tall building, it's significant somehow, but it pours into you. I feel like you guys are being given an opportunity, like the universe is like, we want to give you an opportunity of leadership or to be seen on a bigger platform or something as which such, because we want to pour into you. Like a lot. We want to like fill you up. It felt like divine guidance. We want to fill you up with divine guidance to perhaps offer to other people or to give to people or to help other people be guided. Okay, let me see if I can see anything in the crystal here. I just keep getting, it's so funny. I'm looking at this crystal and the main thing I keep getting is like, it's so shiny. It's like very reflective. It's very shiny. So something about this opportunity just feels like shiny, a new shiny opportunity. It feels shiny. There's something like all that glitters isn't gold. It's not like the negative perspective, all the glitters that is gold. It feels fancy. Something about this feels fancy. Shiny, fancy, glossy. Sitting duck. Okay, well, I heard the word sitting duck, and to me, sitting duck usually indicates or insinuates that someone is, like, something's gonna pop up on them. What the heck is going on? Like, something's gonna pop up on them, like you're a sitting duck. But it also makes you feel, like, vulnerable. There's some kind of vulnerability here. Why are you, there's something about feeling vulnerable because you're being seen? Feeling vulnerable because you're in a place of leadership? Because you seem like you're on alert, like something's gonna come for you. I kind of got that with the first vision. Like maybe something might come for me. Okay, so let's go ahead and just pull cards. Taking forever. Very interesting. I gotta say group number 3. So let's see, group number 3. Guides, what do you want to tell group number 3? Okay, we have your 2 of Pentacles. We have a Page of Wands. So that's about starting something new. Some kind of new adventure. Perhaps working in partnership with someone. Tell us more. I should just call this channel the entrepreneur channel. Because all I ever get is entrepreneur energy for you guys. All right. Yeah, you guys are getting some kind of leadership role. We have here... We have a lot. So we have the Page of Wands, we have the Page of Cups, we have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, I think you're definitely going to be starting something new, working in connection or partnership with someone here. We have here the Lovers card. And we have here the Queen of Pentacles. So that's the elevation of, like, that's the leadership right there. Okay, let me go ahead and pull some clarifiers for you guys. Let me see. So with the Page of Cups, I'm actually being taken to the ocean behind him. Actually, even the 2 of Pentacles too. It feels like there's like a lot of water. Like it's overflowing. The water could signify emotions too, but I feel like it's inspiration for you. Like a lot of inspiration or a lot of ideas. Clarify this Page of Cups, please. Okay, yeah, we get the Wheel of Fortune and the 4 of Cups. Yeah, so like an opportunity, a very fortunate opportunity is coming towards you. So the wheels are turning, so it's like before maybe you were doing something that was okay. I think you're going to be given like a very significant level up, but it's not just like coming out of the blue. It's because you've energetically aligned with it. So there's like a very fortunate opportunity that's coming towards you here with this Wheel of Fortune and the 4 of Cups. Out of the blue. So maybe that's why you're the sitting duck, because it's like, oh, it's just coming out of nowhere. Like random. Like when you least expect it, maybe. Okay, tell us more about the Lovers. Let's see what we can get in addition to see. Okay, we have here the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah. Abundance. A very fortunate, abundant opportunity is coming towards you. Something that, it could be like a long-term contract you sign that's going to help you to establish like long-term abundance, like consistent abundance for yourself. Okay, tell us about the Queen of Pentacles here. Oh. So, the clarifier I got from the Queen of... Okay. Tell me more about this 5 of Cups here. Ooh, I just saw 11:11 on the clock. That's your number. Tell me more about the 5 of Cups. King of Cups. So, I feel like you're definitely being offered to step into a place of leadership. But I feel like for you, because we got King of Cups and 5 of Cups, there's something about your emotions or maybe being emotionally uncertain about what's coming towards here. Tell me more about the 5 of Cups. It's like maybe I'm not... I don't know. We'll see. Tell me more. There's a lot of water here, right? We sense that. Tell me more about this Five of Cups. Seven of Cups. More cups. Well, what is going on? Okay, let me see intuitively what I can pick up here. Okay, what I'm getting is, like, there's a really wonderful, abundant opportunity that wants to come towards you, but I think there's a little bit of a hesitancy. Like, it's too good to be true. That's what I'm getting. So maybe that's why, that's like the sitting duck energy. It's like, is this for real? It's like, maybe you're going to get an opportunity and you're like, wow, this feels amazing. Like luck, right? But luck is basically opportunity meets preparation. So that means energetically you've been prepping for this, and then an opportunity comes towards you. Divine timing. Divinely guided towards you here, especially with that the angel, the Lover's card in support. But maybe there's just like, is this real? Is this a fantasy? Is like the time, is the clock ticking? Do I have only so much time before I have to leave? So maybe there's some kind of like emotional insecurity about like a worthiness that you're needing to work through when it comes to this opportunity. So let's just see what else wants to come through for you guys. This is awesome though. Pink Agate is like high vibrational. So I feel like you've been activating your high vibrational energy to bring this opportunity towards you. Awesome. We have North Node in air. So your thoughts, your ideas, your perspective is very important. Your intellect, your insight, the downloads that you get. With your North Node. So maybe you have your North Node in an air sign, or maybe you were always meant to be like a thought leader, or someone who just shares a different perspective or your own philosophy about life. Even with this King of Cups and the Five of Cups and the Seven of Cups here, maybe this is something about like you're connected to your emotions very deeply. The way that you express your emotions is very interesting, is very unique. Maybe you're like a counselor to people in some way, shape, or form here. Yeah. Tell us more, guys. What else do you want us to know? But this is like fated. This is like, we have the North Node, we have the Wheel of Fortune here. We have your Libra. Okay. There we go. So maybe there's something about Libra in your chart. But it's like you have... So Libra is very diplomatic. It could also be the contract, but Libra is a very diplomatic sign. They're all about fairness. They make really good politicians because they're about balancing the scales in society. So maybe you help to create balance for people in their lives because you help them see like things from different perspectives. So something about like helping people understand multiple perspectives about themselves, about life. Okay. Awesome. Let's see what else wants to come through for you, group number 3. Yeah, so you have like a talent for the way that you communicate. We have your child nature. All right, we'll do one more. Oh, they're just falling out. Oh, okay, interesting. We have your child nature, friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. So you're very intuitive. So that may be also the Five of Cups, Seven of Cups, and the King of Cups energies. You're very intuitive. You get these like insights and downloads for how to express something. Like you want to let people know, hey, this is how you can deal with your emotions better. This is how you can be more in tune with the universe better. But there's something about like you're very intuitive, very sensitive to life, child nature. So we also have here shapeshifter, skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. So your gift is about experiencing different levels of consciousness. So maybe you know how to intuitively get into like different realms, or like open, like you have a very expansive consciousness. You're able to see that which you cannot physically see in this world, but you can sense it. You can pick it up with your third eye. You know how to like, stretch your consciousness to different levels. Pretty powerful. Okay, so let's just see what they want to let you know. Group number 3, I think we will end your reading soon. Over here, knowledge. Yeah, we have our knowledge, Athena, number 5. So yeah, you have some like insights, some knowledge to share to people. We have an owl next to this woman. So you're very smart. So perhaps your talent, your gift is like you're just very smart. You're very smart. And this feels very powerful because it's like you have a nice combination of like intellect meets magic, and or science. Like science and magic is the same thing. Like you know how to blend both worlds together. So yeah, I think you're being offered a teaching position. Yeah, maybe you're going to be a teacher of some sort, offering your knowledge to your students here. Okay, so what else do you want to let group number 3 know, guys? We have your unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Okay, you're very intuitive. You're a unicorn. You're a unicorn. I just freaking love that. I think that's so cute. But yeah, even the unicorn, he has a horn on his head. So with that Libra and air energy, again, you get those downloads, those insights. Spikes of inspiration from the universe where you're just like, oh, I feel something. I sense something. I'm sensitive to it. I can feel it. So it says here, you're going to be using your intuition to kind of help guide people. So spiritual teacher, seems like that's the road we're going down right now. Okay, so let's just see whatever guidance or advice they have for you, group number 3. Guidance or advice. Did you guys see the card fly? I don't know if you saw it fly, but it says here, all that glitters. Okay, I know I'm intuitive. I know, but it still freaks me out a little bit. Weaver 16, all that glitters. Wow. That's actually why I stopped pulling cards before, because I wanted to see if I could pick it up before I pulled it. But if you really think about it, time doesn't exist. So whatever's in the future has already happened. I don't know, it's weird. Okay, you guys got the all that glitters. You guys are getting something. Some kind of like tempting opportunity here. Let me go ahead and pull cards. Let me see as to why did they show us this card, the all that glitters. Intuitively what I'm getting, again, I think this is going to be like a shiny, glossy. There's something about this opportunity that feels kind of glamorous compared to what you previously experienced. So perhaps you had a very humbling job. It was just a very, simple 9 to 5, but you're stepping into like something that feels very glossy, very shiny, very like official. And I think that's it. I don't think it's going to be like a negative, all that glitters, because this is something you're using your intuition. You're using your levels of consciousness. You're being very supported by the universe. It's your north node. It's your destiny. So you're meant to experience this. Fortunate opportunity. Oh my gosh. You guys are the mic drop pile. I don't know how it always happens that I end on like the pile that just like is all glammed up, and it just blows my mind. Can you tell us more about the all that glitters? Wouldn't be surprised if the 10 of Pentacles comes flying out here. Why is the all that glitters that comes out? All that comes out. So funny. Knight of Cups. Huh. I wonder if you're going to be doing this with someone. Well, we have the 2 of Pentacles, maybe, but like literally doing this with someone other than just like signing on to work with them or for them. Because we have here the 2 mask, and they feel like they're working in partnership here. I wonder if there's something about doing this with someone else. Tell us more about the all that glitters. Five of Wands. Tell us more about the 7 of Wands. Okay. Okay, so there's something about some kind of a conflict around other people and how they're going to feel about you getting this. I don't know if this is like a very competitive, lucrative job or position. It's like competitive, like other people want it. But remember I was saying you were a sitting duck? Oh my god. This poor group, I do not want to scare you guys. I don't want you to freak out, okay? But I'm seeing this word territorial here. Or holding your own. Okay, let's get some advice about the all that glitters. Let's get some advice. Tell me the advice. 6 of Cups. Oh my gosh, 6 of Cups. Wow. Okay, I'm hearing listen to your heart. So there might be something about this position being offered to you where it's like other people have been wanting this, or it's very competitive position. And maybe there are going to be some people who are like a little judgy. It could be even people from like, could be from your own connections who are just like maybe a little envious. And they're like, how did you get that? And you're just like, I don't know, I just did. But with that 6 of Cups, it's just like, you can trust this. Just listen to your heart to guide you. Very interesting. I'm trying to see what other advice I can get for you guys here. Advice for group number 3, please. Knight. Be brave and honest. Oh boy. Yeah. With that Knight of Cups, it's about listening to your heart too. I actually I heard that, but I didn't say it out loud. So the Knight, be brave and honest. You're gonna have to be brave, because I think you're being elevated into a position where you're like, this is so fortunate. It feels like it's very lucky that you got this opportunity, but it's not luck. It was just meant for you. And it's going to require for you to be brave and honest with yourself. So honest about, what do you want, right? What do I want? Why am I here? You're going to have to like have a moment and ask yourself that, because I think as you're adjusting into it, maybe there's some kind of conflict around other people, whether they're like whispering this or what the heck they're doing, or they're just giving you a certain look. But I think you're going to be feeling very self-conscious about taking up this position because it looks very glossy. And other people are just going to, I don't know, who cares what other people think? But sometimes we do care about what other people think. But they're telling you to listen to your heart, you know, because I think with this honest card here, it's like, this is something that you really want, right? This is something that will really make you happy. This is something that you've worked for, you know? That's what I'm feeling for you guys. I feel like you worked for it. I mean, obviously, if it comes to you, you worked for it. Energetically, physically, you worked for this. So you have to be honest with yourself about giving yourself credit that you worked to, with this stand your ground, you worked for this. You earned this. Regardless of what other people have to say about it, you earned this. So you're going to have to be brave and let other people's opinions slide off. Okay. That's the end of it. Group number 3. Wow. Wow. I got all into your story here. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please like, subscribe to support. Let me know if it resonated. Bye.